what I'm saying? And tapping in. You know, I just had picked up an order. About to drop it off. You know, I got some few drop offs. You know, and yeah, I was thinking like I was in there like packing like because I had to go to like a grocery store to pick up these like grocery orders, right? And while I was like loading the basket up with the orders, there was a couple people in there, one other worker and another person who worked at the grocery store. They was talking. Kind of I was in a little bit, but they was doing a lot of small talk, And I noticed how much I don't like small talk, bro. I noticed how like you know what it is? It's a lot of people can't stand silence. You know what I'm saying? Like uncomfortable silences. Some people have to talk to fill in that gap. And what I learned is, through like listening to a lot of books and stuff and, reading stuff, is those uncomfortable silences will show you who you are. There's two types of people in those situations. And one person is the person who's a little bit nervous. So they gotta everybody gets a little nervous, right? So, but you got the person who reacts like, oh, they gotta say something, or they gotta make you feel, comfortable with them, or feel friendly with, and all of that, just to fill in that gap, right? But the other person is comfortable with the silence. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't got nothing to say that I feel is important, or that is, something that is worth saying, I'm probably not gonna say it. That's just so. Those are two types of people I believe in that situation, and I'm the one that's not gonna say stuff unless I feel it's worth saying, because I'm the type that will save my breath. I'm the type that's going to save my energy. I'm pondering on something in my head that I feel is a little bit more deeper or interesting or something like that, right? I'm not really thinking of the conversational relationship with you if we in the same room. You know what I mean? I'm kind of thinking of, I'm in my head, honestly, because I'm more so an introverted person. So I don't really need to feed off your energy like that. That's just me. And I notice what all of that small talk do to me, man. It kind of makes me feel a certain way. All of that uncomfortableness, that nervousness, the judging, whatever, all of that shit, all of it, it just makes me feel a certain way. Like, especially like with a stranger, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know them people. And that's why I kind of avoid it, but I know how to communicate. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I do my little talks. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure people could probably tell that I'm not really into the convo like that, because it's small talk. It's elevator talk. It's like, you know what I mean? You know how you're in an elevator with somebody? You may say, oh, how you doing? Those little being nice greetings and stuff like that. But you get some people in the elevator, they just blurting out shit out of nervousness. You get what I'm saying? And then the nerves just got them still going. Like, damn, you still talking? Like, you ain't really talking about that. You just blurting out shit for the fact of the uncomfortable silence. And that's the stuff that I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's life. But that's what I'm saying. You got two types of people in that situation. You know what I mean? The one that's gonna uncomfortably, nervously blurt out stuff, or they may be a talkative person, right? That you know that too. But it's still trying to fill in the gap, right? And then you got the person who is comfortable with the silence. You know? But on the flip side of that, another thing is the downside of being comfortable with silence is you don't practice your conversation as much, because in life we gotta have the gift of gab a little bit. We gotta know how to talk to people, right? We gotta know how to interact with people and stuff like that. That's one of the main reasons I don't probably like got a job at the in the office somewhere, or where I'm sitting around people looking at everybody all day. Like I don't really like to be around people all day like that, because it's that same type shit. Now that's something that I always work on. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta make something shake in life, and I'm gonna have to be around people and do shit like that. But this is why you know, in America, you feel me? How fucked up they say America is. You know how it is, like this system and all of that. But one good thing about America, well, there's a lot of good things, but in this combo, a good thing about America is you can be what you want to be. So if you don't want to be around people all day, you can have that choice. You could pick a profession that doesn't require that. You know what I'm saying? That's why right now I do deliveries, because all I do is slide through, pick up my stuff, and I slide out and go drop it off. You know what I'm saying? That may take whatever time it takes, and I make whatever money I make. It's not the most money to make in the world, but it is. I'm surviving until I figure some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on stuff right now. Like I'm in school. I'm close to getting my degree. AA, community college. And I'm going to just like keep, I don't know, after that I know I'm going to keep pursuing education just to look good on paper. But I'm going to start trying to apply for some like work from home jobs and stuff like that. Like IT, I'm going to do some computer shit, bro. Like I'm going to do some stuff that's not outside or in the building. I want to be at home, but if not, I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to have to salve it out and have to be in the building maybe, or whatever. But I want to keep doing my delivery stuff. So I don't really want a job where I got to drive around all day, because when I do get like a W-2 job, like an application job, because I still do this right here. This is my driving around stuff. You know what I mean? Just going to compound it, and I'm going to be putting in a lot of hours making money through the week, man. Because that's really where it's at, bro. Like it's time to really, it been time, but I'm saying it's time. How bad it is right now, you got to put in a lot of hours, no matter what you're doing, to make more money. If we trading our time for money. So that's another topic, man. Another video. I'm gonna get on that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't want to work a job, and I'm one of them. I've been living like I'm living. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm trying to level up, so I got to do what I got to do. Who knows how long that'll take? But I'm just preparing myself, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it ties into what I'm saying, because that's partly the reason that keeps me from going out and having even like a little side part-time job, like doing what I'm doing now, plus like a Walmart or like some type of part-time, adding that on, you know what I'm saying? Add on. Being in the same vicinity all the time with people, like even when I'm grocery shopping for myself, I don't like I got my headphones on. I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm working on that shit, bro. I am who I am when it comes to, being an introverted person, but I gotta, for the betterment of my life, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, stay leveling up within that. And it's some books too that I'm about to get into after I'm done with this prosperity challenge. It's day 11 today. I've been still on that shit every day, bro. It's been helping me kind of like, it's been helping me be more grateful of my position, and as well more have faith in the plan, right? And to know that it's out there for me, and it's the money is coming. Go ahead. The money is already here, brother. But you just gotta get it in the physical, man. Get in the way of the money. So the grind don't stop. The personal development don't stop. It's levels. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say level up. I feel I done leveled up from a certain time in the past. And I'm just tapping in, but let me know how you feeling, man. I'm gonna get up out of here and drop this delivery off. I'm out.